Hey guys, welcome back, Roguelike Garage. It is way too nice of a night not to go for a ride. Long, hectic day at work, so this is perfect. Then head home and have some dinner. Alright, so one topic I wanted to talk about is something I get asked a lot about. What is better, the Road Glide versus the Electra Glide? And it's always been a great debate amongst Harley owners. I'm going to describe it. So I had an Electra Glide before I had this. So I had Electra Glide, now I'm on a Road Glide. I'm going to give you my honest opinion. Before I even start all that, I enjoyed the hell out of my Electra Glide. That thing was awesome. I put about 7,000 miles on it. It was a 2005, so it had the 88 cubic inch carbureted motor. It was, I think the second half of 05 was fuel injected. One of my son's friends' grandfathers sold it to me. He had it for years. Well, he bought it brand new, and then I bought it, and I loved it. And I got it had sat forever, so I went through the carb and cleaned it all up, and I had zero problems with that bike. So what led me to buy a Road Glide? Well, my brother, he was on a Softail Heritage, or a Heritage Softail, however you say it, and he's taller in his, like, from the waist up, he's taller, so it just, the buffeting he was getting on that Softail, he traded in for an Electra Glide. So we rode down to Simi Valley, got his Electra Glide. Well, while he was there, or we were both there, I went out and I started looking, and I saw this Road Glide, and I was like, oh my God. I sat on it, touched it, that was on a Friday. Tuesday morning they opened, and I told them to get the paperwork ready, I'd be down to get it. So I went down Wednesday and got this. This was the actual bike that I touched and sat on and everything. And I have zero regrets. So, I've done about 18,000 miles on my Road Glide. And again, 7 on the Electra Glide. And I'm going to give you the honest to God opinion of somebody that's ridden on both. They are both amazing bikes. There's not one that's better than the other. People enjoy what they enjoy more, and here's kind of, I'll break it down. There's really two major things. Let me scoot across a main intersection there. So there's really two main things that I noticed with the Electra Glide. And I'm not saying these are the only two that anybody in the world will know. This is just two differences that I notice and were significant to me. One is the dash. I love the dash on the Road Glide because it's like it's laid out open. So everything's, my arm's stretched out. I'm still 6 inches from the gate, or from the gauges and the screen. So, I got to reach, but I love it. I can control the screen with my thumbs on the handlebars. But I love it. I'm a bigger guy, 5'10", 260-ish pounds. Alright, I'm short and fat. But, so on the Electra Glide, everything's right up in front of you. Which isn't bad, it's just, it was more looking down than I liked. And again, I didn't dislike it until I got on this. I loved it before I knew what this was. So I'm not saying I ran around for 7,000 miles with this hate list on the Electra Glide, because I didn't. I loved it. And so that's the number one reason, is just the way it's all laid out. I've got the stock bars on the Road Glide are 10.5 inches. These are 13s, and I've got them rolled back from the stock position. I pulled the pins and rolled them back. And everything's super comfortable. So the second thing that was significant to me on the difference was when you're going down an interstate, let's say, and you've got a crosswind, a significant crosswind. when you come up to a truck and you take that wind, or the wind goes away, the pressure goes off of you as you pass the back of the truck. The way the bike feels that air pressure difference, it just reacts different. The Electra Glide, you felt it more in the handlebars and in the front fairing. And in this, the Road Glide, you feel it more as a solid bike. So where you kind of twitch the bars to change the, or when the air pressure changed to keep yourself stable and straight, this you kind of just lean a little bit. So not a big difference. And I'm not saying one's better than the other. I enjoy this. And what really sold me on the Road Glide was the look. I'd never ridden one before. And I'd seen them. Yeah, they were Road Glides, but man, I became to love the damn things. And then I looked at it and sat on it and fell in love. But that's, I mean, from the lock on it back, obviously same bike, no difference. So we're talking about the front, what, 15-20% of the bike, and those are the only things. I mean, if you're on the fence on what you should go buy, what I highly suggest is you go sit on both, and whichever one feels more comfortable, that's the one you get. Some people like different things, and that, I mean, purely, I feel like you'll be truly happy with the one that you're sitting on, and you like the dash position, because the fairing on the forks and the fairing on the frame thing, that's minimal. It's more looks. I mean, yeah, like I said, the air pressure difference, nothing major. So I just wanted to give you my 2 bets on the Road Glide versus Electra Glide. But let me know what you ride, and if you've ever rode the opposite, and what made you switch, and what your experience was. I mean, some people are super lax on a bike, and they're not much upsets them. Some are super picky, and all of it is okay. But I'm just curious what other people's experience was. Let me know. Please subscribe. I think we're at 60-something subscribers. We're doing a giveaway for a motorcycle luggage bag and an epoxy Road Glide Garage mug at 100 subscribers. So 100 subscribers, I've got everything. As everybody subscribes, I keep track, and I'll do a random number generator, and somebody will get both of those things shipped to them. So please subscribe. Thanks for tuning in.